shut the fuck up. Eu não vou de brincadeira, eu não vou de brincadeira. Vem que vem, você que lira, vem que vem.
Gentlemen, welcome to today's very quick painting video. Actually, I saw this long time ago, but the original one actually sold out. But you still can find it in the second-hand marketplace, but it's a scalper's price. One of my friends actually have this kit. I think it's a custard one. The quality is not so good, but the overall design is still there. I love it. I love the concept, and this one is the 1/4 scale. Although it's not full body, 1/4 scale, and I saw a lot of people actually paint the shirt into a wet, transparent looking one. Yeah, boy. Which I totally don't know how, but we never try, we never know, isn't it? So without further ado, let's check out the close-up video and the very quick painting process. Let's go. Okay guys, let's check out what's inside the box of this GK kit. Aphrodite O. As you can see that the parts are separate in a very good way, and it's much more easier for us to paint without doing a lot of masking. The head connects to the neck and then separate from the body, and then the arms, the tummy, and both legs are separate as well from her pelvis part. And now let's do a very quick assembling process. It's very it's balanced, can balance quite well without using a lot of putty to stick it together, except the arms. And now let's go for the gray primer process. As you can see that lots of things needs to touch up and sand. And then I'm go for the skin painting first, white as the base, and then the skin color tone as the base as well, before I started to paint those details by using hand painting. For the color combination of this hand painting, you can check out my previous video, the Tony Stark 1/6 scale head sculpt. Okay, I have listed down the color combination for both warm and cold tone on her body. That video will be much more detailed. I'll explain it in much more detail. As for the eyes, white and gray, and the eyeball, my favorite part, sculpt out the eyeball shape, okay, using a very thin paint to draw it, to paint it layer by layer. And for the eyeball, I'm using purple and the other one is blue. I started to enjoy painting eyeball now, because when I first started painting, I mean in 2018, I really hate painting those eyes because it's really suffering and I couldn't manage to paint it well. But after so many years of practicing, trial and error, I think it's quite fun to paint the eyes, because the eyes is the main thing that I think will make your unpainted kit or the printed kit looks much better when you paint the eyeball nicely. As usual, the Citadel shining gel on the eyes to make it look shining. And now for those metal parts of the body, as usual, black as a base color, then go for the silver. And this silver I'm using is from the China brand called Xiangyu. Quite good, quite realistic. Realistic in terms of those metal effects. And for the metal parts, it's up to you what color combination that you're gonna paint, because I saw a lot of people painting with different kind of color combination. Some paint it with white and the inner frame is the silver, some paint it with pink, so it's totally up to your own imaginations. I'm gonna put some panel lining to bring out the contrast and dab it off with those liquid fluid. Not really familiar how to use this AV rust paint, so I just tap it off after I paint few layer of it. And this oil earth earth water effect. As for the hair, I'm using a light blue and then with some little bit of contrast, a darker light purple, I think. And this kit is good. You can see those baby hair on the forehead and the sideburn. But for this transparent body, I totally don't know how to paint, so I didn't record it quite detailed. Let me practice a few more times before I can share a video. And then it's done. Not my best painting works, but I think quite okay already because I got a lot of things haven't painted yet, those 3D print orders. So gonna quickly finish this, record a video, and then it's how was it? Pretty simple, isn't it? But it takes a little bit of patience if you want to use hand painting methods, which you're gonna paint it a layer by a layer. So overall, I don't think I really did a great job on this, but it's a good experience because 3D print, you seldom see this kind of design because in our 3D printing community, it's mostly Marvel, DC, American comics. Japanese comic is starting to get more and more 3D print STL. And I hope one day that our 3D printing community will come up with such great detail, great design, unique one. Woo! And that's all for today's very quick painting sharing video on this, the Aphrodite O unpainted GK kit. Once again, thank you for watching such a long video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and give me a like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.